Poor Torin has just been not really communicative with his ship, leaving everything to his first officer because, he's been sick. Uh,
Not a good idea.
and eventually, when the wind was blowing strongly again, it was going to blow you out towards the direction of the Chaos Island, where you might never return. Uh, you guys spotted an alcove and sailed into it, only to discover that apparently another ship is now coming your way. Came over, turned out to be pirates, and demanded your immediate surrender. They boarded you, started sending people over, and the one that was in charge of this strolled over and immediately got killed by one of you. Unfortunately, one of your members had already been blown away on a flying broom, and is unfortunately too far away to help any of you. They can't, even if they could, wield a weapon with long distance, they couldn't reach you at this point. They're basically off the battlefield, unable to do anything, and I'm so sorry about that.
A lot of your hands.
Thankfully, Run had turned himself invisible before the pirates saw him, snuck on board their ship when they got the gangplanks over to your ship, and started working on disabling their cannons. But at this point, you guys are all in combat. And I'll be nice and say that at this point, this is right when Thorin is stepping out of his cabin, finally more cognizant about what's going on. There are actually a few sailors on your ship. Give me a second. I forgot to put them. There's like at least two up on deck with you guys. Others are down below at the moment.
Are we going straight into combat? Is there like a chance I might be able to say something?
Sadly, no. We were basically ending with the last session with everyone going to combat.
Okay.
So the commenters represent the sailors that you have in your ship. They're just random token pictures.
Yes.
Yeah, somebody tried to demand Jasper to kneel, and she didn't like that.
I wasn't about to do that. No thanks.
Not just kneel and surrender our ship and all belongings.
Yeah, never planning on selling you guys into slavery too.
Oh, they got melted, man.
Well, the one woman got melted.
Oof. I'm gonna roll the. I used to roll.
Now, remember, people, you got to click on your.
Yep, that's what I forgot. I can't even select Erdon's token because it's off the map.
It just got quiet.
Oh, sorry. I'm just in the process of rolling things.
I just making sure it wasn't my internet messing up on me.
Nope, our
Okay.
DM is rolling a lot of dice.
Yep.
It just got. Like I said, I just making sure because it got like abnormally quiet.
All right.
I can get him on the initiative.
What?
I needed to move his token out just so I can get it on the initiative count.
Whose token?
Erdon's.
Oh, no. I said that's the reason why I deleted him off the map, because he's too far away to help you guys.
Okay, well, I mean, during initiative, if he could, like, be trying to fly closer.
Okay.
My bad.
He is basically at least 10 minutes away from you guys. Even be able to see your ship practically to see your ship. He's much closer to the island than he is to you guys. And the amount of time it'll take to battle these things, which usually is less than a minute, there's nothing he can do. He won't even know that you guys are in trouble from where he's at. So there's really no point in rolling for him. Sorry.
Good.
I'm just missing one for Dovit.
What is it?
Roll initiative.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and by the way, Torin, the reason why your character keeps getting sick is because we can't access his sheet. You don't have the sheet populated in Roll20, just in D&D Beyond, and I can't access it on D&D Beyond.
He said he thinks his internet's messing up.
Oh man.
Alright, I did my roll.
I can add it manually. It's okay. Come here. Come here, numbers. There we go.
Oh, I almost forgot. There is one token missing.
Ah, the closet.
Yeah. So I will go ahead and roll his. He's invisible too, but
All right.
he's on the ballista or near it because he gave. He was holding on to the weapon.
On the side mount, on the one that's mounted at the front, or didn't you guys get a side mounted one?
There's a center one.
Okay, then I'll say that this cannon over here represents it, so you can just drop your token down on it.
Yeah, I just put it right there real quick so that way, because my closet sheet's in the way.
You didn't drag and
Well.
drop it onto there first?
That's what I did, but I can't move it over yet till I can find where my initiative is.
Oh, there it is. I see him now.
Huh? Okay,
No,
thank you.
I found him and dragged him over. Sorry,
Oh, there it is.
he was hidden behind my turn order sheet. All right.
Omni.
Okay. You okay?
Oh, just stretched out my knee. I'm getting old.
I've had that problem since I was 15.
I don't want to hear old. I think I am the oldest in this group.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm falling apart most of the time.
Try running a off-road rock hauler for 12 hours a day, and most of that time it's throwing you around like a rag doll.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Good.
And then after that, it's a 2-hour drive back home.
Oof.
Yeah. That's the reason I usually go to bed about 8:30, waking up about 2:30. 8:30 if I'm lucky.
It's your turn, Ren.
Oh, okay. So, did my 17 from last week disable the first cannon? Or do I need to roll again?
You think you might have jammed it. It's hard to tell.
Okay, well, then I will go to the next one.
Yeah, basically, it'd be like there, and either one of these over here is fine. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a good map that had 3 and 3, 3 on each side. I just found this one to seem to be the best one for the job.
Okay. So stand on
Let's
to
go
the.
with that not being the right one.
Yep, that'll work. Okay, so who'd we lose?
Torin.
Oh,
He just got a text of an internet outage. Estimated time to fix is 8 a.m.
Oh man.
Damn it!
If I was him right now, I'd probably be screaming badly, and I hope he's okay.
I'm sure he's screaming all of the profanities.
Seriously, I know I'd be not slamming my head into a wall after all this, but
He already had really bad internet issues before and got them fixed, and now internet outage. I'm sure he's all the profanities, everything he could think of.
okay. So I guess Torin isn't going to be joining y'all
Oh no!
because again, we still have the problem is we don't have a sheet for him. I can't do anything to roll for him.
We need a cleric. This is bad. Brendan, you said that you had access to a sheet.
hold on a
Am I
second.
thinking wrong?
Campaigns.
How are you messaging him? By the way,
Discord.
Discord.
Yes.
Okay, let me think.
He's probably using his phone.
Right, but does he have physical dice at home that he could use, and like you update him on his
Yes,
turn?
but it's the problem of him pulling up D&D Beyond and Discord on his phone.
He's got a crappy phone, I take it.
I'm not sure.
Okay, I can see his.
So I take it he doesn't have his character linked into Avery.
I'm not sure.
Because that's how usually one ends up rolling things on Discord. Instead of using physical dice, they just link it to Avery and roll from there.
I don't know if he's ever used. I can't remember. The run has.
All right. Well,
But I can't remember.
I can see his sheet. I can't do any rolling.
You can see
The
his sheet.
sheet,
Can
you
you see his stats? Can you see his
Yeah.
attacks and his defense?
Yes, he has armor class of 18. Let's see, and a 2 hit, +5. His weapons is hand axe, warhammer. Oh yeah, my little toy that I gave him just in case we needed it to destroy the robot. He also has spells. Let's see. He's got Sacred Frame, Toll the Dead, Word of Radiance.
All right. So we can just still have you make rolls for him with that old school style where you actually have to calculate everything. Dice. That'll work.
All right, so it isn't a total loss.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
my action to do that. I think I will sneak this way, but I won't be able to get all the way because I'm not using dash. Do I need to roll another stealth? Because that was the whole point of me not.
Yeah, since since you were using your tinker tools and whatnot, roll stealth to see if anyone's noticed that you're there. You still have advantage because you're still technically invisible.
I'll have advantage no matter what.
True.
Ooh, damn!
Yep. Yeah, you did that. Nobody even heard a thing, let alone noticed you.
Ooh.
They're busy focused on the fact that that the first officer just got melted.
Okay, so I guess you do the next part.
Jasper, your turn.
All right. Can I see a captain anywhere?
You consider you still seem to you're in character. You seem to have thought that the person you just killed was the captain. You see a body in front of you that may or may not have been the captain.
Okay. Well,
Did,
first off,
did she see the druid that I attacked?
That would be this person over here.
this one. Well, if it would ping,
Oh,
Well,
are you next to them or are you far away from them?
I would probably
No,
be right where I am.
Dovit.
I
Were you
was
next?
like, I was like right here because I was keeping them occupied
Okay,
last time.
sorry, I put you in the wrong spot. Then so you're there. Got it. Yeah, because
So I'm
the
going to
druid's
attack.
right there.
I'm going to attack. Yeah, that one with another blight. So need a. It's Constitution. Yeah, Constitution saving throw. I think that passes. Yes, but they still take half damage.
Yeah, and so I need to see your roll.
Had to do. I'm doing it on the advanced dice roller because it's a lot of. Here we go.
All right. She grimaces in pain as black lines goes crisscrossing across her face and down her arms. She seems to be rotting from inside.
I don't. I'm gonna say do so. I'm going to stay where I. Actually, I'm gonna move farther over here. Drink.
All right. So we got two of these guys over here manning the cannons, with their one guy running between. This guy and this guy are manning those cannons. Cannons over here. Most of them. There's one bandit knocking rapidly on that door. That one's drifting between to aim the cannons. Looking like they're getting ready to fire on your ship if need be. The druid looks down at the body of the other person and is grimacing at the pain. And just kind of growls a bit at you guys, saying that he will be paying for this. She uses the disengage action and rushes back over to the ship. Across the way. Torin is currently outside of his captain's cabin and is now looking around, seeing that his ship is in danger at this point. What do you think Torin will be doing now? Unless we actually have real word from Torin about how he wants to handle this.
Me, so
WWTD.
What?
something lightning, I would imagine.
Not at this distance. I don't think he would want to risk his ship.
You can get him out onto the deck.
If I had control of his token.
Oof.
Hold on, I'll do that for you. All right, done. You should be able to control this token now.
Okay, so out on the deck, and we looks like we still have some uh pirates lazing about on our deck.
Several heavily armed pirates are there, looking like they're getting ready to attack.
Okay, so I am going to say he may want to use his cast spiritual weapon, and then also he's going to attack with Warhammer.
What's the form of his spirit weapon?
I would imagine that it would probably be a hammer, at least until
Got it.
he says
Yeah,
otherwise.
It's always
But,
going to be a hammer.
either way, it's going to be a radiant damage when it hits. But
All right, you can now move that hammer wherever you want.
okay. First off, we are going to hit with his adamantium warhammer, and that's a dirty 20.
All right, what's the damage?
Okay, so it's a 1d8 plus 2. That's max damage.
What is it?
8, 9, 10.
10 damage?
10 damage to Body
Alright.
Boy here.
And the spiritual weapon?
And the spiritual weapon, might as well smack him around.
Alright.
So that, I believe, is a melee spell attack,
Mm-hmm.
which is a plus 5. So that is a 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
17
Does that-
hits. How much damage?
Okay. Um, okay, it's a level 2 spell. 1d8 plus 2.
1d8 plus 2.
So that is a 6.
Total of 6?
Radiant.
Alright.
Yes.
As the hammer comes slamming down into this one guy after another hammer slams down to the other guy, you go, oof, oof. Anything else you wish Torn to do?
I think that's all he can do. Because I don't know if he's got 2 attacks or not.
Probably.
Paladin at this level? I don't... Or cleric at this level, I should say? I don't think so.
I think so.
Yeah,
I know.
I think he's straight cleric, so yeah, he doesn't have a second
Yeah.
attack.
So that means it's now Dovit's turn.
Let me read here.
Oh. Got my dice tray.
Alright, so I am going to use my first attack to attempt to finish off the pirate that Torin fought with my halberd.
Alrighty.
Alright, and let's see. That is a 17 plus 9, I think.
That hits. What's your damage like?
Alright. 1d10 plus 5. Let's see. Let me find my d10 here. Okay. 11.
11 points of
Slashing.
damage. Nice. Ugh. He's still up, but blood is now dripping down his body, as since before the hammer was causing mostly crush damages, and well, those are harder to see right off the bat.
Alright. And I'm going to use. Let's see. Let me read something here. Since I've already used my first attack, am I allowed to use my movement before using my second attack, or do I have to use my extra attack right now?
You can move before you can use your extra attack, yes.
Okay. Alright, so I want to move over here.
Alright, he gets an attack of opportunity on you. I don't think that hits at all.
My armor class is 13.
But does it?
Okay, I don't think the multi-attack works, so that would just be the first one. So yeah, he missed you.
Okay. And I want to use my second attack. If I'm reading this correctly, how a 5 by 30 line for my breath attack?
Oh, you can't use your breath attack as a second attack. It has to be a melee attack.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
Basically, a breath weapon takes up your entire attack action. You can't use that and a melee attack at the same time.
Okay.
What do you spit for your breath weapon?
Acid.
Okay.
So yeah, that's like a T square in front of you. I think it is.
Yeah, 5 by 30 line.
You
That's
can
what it
give
says.
Oh no, that's right. I'm thinking of Dragonlance, the Draconians, and how their acid breath worked.
Yeah, theirs was more of a cone than a.
Yeah.
Alright. And so I'm going to use my second attack to attack the guy that's above me on the map.
All right.
That's a 20. Nat 20.
Nice. Roll your damage. Remember, it's double. It's double the dice roll.
Double the dice roll.
Mhm.
Alright. So I would do my d10 plus 5 times 2.
No. You would roll. You'd either double the d10 or you would roll 2 d10s and then add
Okay.
plus 5.
Okay. That is 19.
19 damage. Nice.
And then I think I would. Would it be a good idea to use my bonus action rage right now?
Would have been good to use it beforehand. Yeah.
for your attacks. But you can still use it next turn.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, rage is a good thing to do first when it comes to these sort of things.
You can still use it,
You
but
can
it adds
still use
extra
it.
damage for your attacks next
Yeah.
turn.
Okay,
And
well,
also-
It also halves physical damage against you, so that's
Yeah.
useful as all hell.
yeah, so it might be a good idea so I take minimal damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since
So you
I
swing, run, swing, and then shout a roar of rage-filled adrenaline as it courses through your veins.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do.
Sounds good to me. All right, next up is the Quasit. The invisible little Quasit, who's currently sitting on the ballista.
Lord.
Okay.
I don't think anyone but Run knows he's there, so...
Yep. And
Lord.
Oh, I don't want to steal old boy's thunder, so I think I'm just going to let him hide out for right now.
All right. Okay. So, from the captain's room over here, the door slams open, and what looks like some kind of beast man comes roaring out. Roar! And you basically just hear him yelling loudly, brandishing tusks, which makes the other pirates kind of like back away a bit. As he takes a stock of what's going on over on the other ship. And let's see, what can he do from there? Oh, that's right. He's got a speed of 40 in this form.
Joy.
So, yeah, he's going to use that to propel himself over here. Actually, no, why would he propel himself there? Sorry, my bad. Missing the thing. To propel himself over... Okay, good. No, he can't get there. Over by Torin. And he's just going to take his maul and start attacking.
Okay, so
So he has an 18 in AC. At least I have that on his token. So that gives him 8 points of damage. And you now see that there's a werebore on the field.
Oh, lovely.
The thugs here on the ship with you start laughing, even though they're all injured, and rally because of this. So this thug over here goes into flanking with his boss, and also makes melee attacks against the captain.
wait, did you say werebore?
Yep, werebore.
Oh my god! 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 Oh my god!
And both hit.
Just FYI, the first incarnation of Runamuck, he became a werebore.
Fun.
And did he have a pirate's life?
All right, and these next two are normal. These next four are normal attacks, and they're all against Dovit.
So
I
only
think
one of
almost
them hit.
hit.
Thankfully, you have rage, so you take half of that. Do you want me to
Wait,
add it up?
I'll-
Do you want me to add it up and subtract the rage?
Doesn't only one of them hit since I have an armor class of 13? Only doesn't the second one hit?
15,
No.
16, 19, 15.
Oh, I was looking at the second number. I thought the second number was the one.
No,
that
no,
No, it's the first one.
yeah, it's always the first unless it's unless there's an advantage disadvantage situation going on, and these ones have neither versus you.
So you would take 9
What-
damage instead.
So
Oh, I'm wrong.
let me count. I'll count and subtract subtract the rage for you.
Didn't see the plus 6.
Yeah, no, the plus 6 isn't there. Let me count this. Yeah. So yeah, 9 damage altogether.
9.
That was
Okay.
with the rage taken off.
Okay.
All right. Now we're back up to run.
Okay, so
Run! You were nearly trampled by a raging wereboar who just ran past you and jumped over to the other side of the other ship. What do you do?
I still got one more cannon to take care of before I have a ball. Okay. Uh all three cannons are gone.
Yep, they're all disabled.
Okay, so these are ropes right here.
Uh, treat them as like there's planks across.
Okay, and I'm on the top deck or lower deck.
You're on the top deck.
Okay, so I will take this time to run across.
All right.
And that will be my turn.
All right. Jasper.
I do a chain lightning and aim it like right here.
Sure. You don't know. You don't know if Run's over there or not.
This is true, but yep, didn't know that he went over there in the first place. So, or not a chain lightning, call lightning.
Call it. I guess. Okay, I was about to say I need to see the full specs on that because I'm trying to remember. Because the druid isn't wearing anything metal. I need to see the full specs on that. Oh, here it is. Never mind. I see it.
And then
Okay, cylinder. So yeah, that would hit the two bandits and the druid. Got it.
And then where it's actually already a storm happening, then that would be an extra D. What is that? D10. I didn't show it.
Yeah.
D10.
Roll the extra D10.
So
that's 26. All right. Yeah, these two pirates just immediately die as they're struck by the cold lightning. No reason to roll for them since they're, half damage is enough to kill them.
And I think that's all.
And the druid manages to survive yet again. She's crispy, but she's still alive.
All right. I think that's all I can do for right now. Actually, how is Torin looking?
Shocking.
And she lost her own, ability to use cold lightning because of all this stuff. But
okay, Torin is looking a little haggard, but he's still up.
Healing word level 2. Wait, can I do that?
No. You can only do it at level 1, unfortunately.
Okay, well, still, I'll do that. Yes.
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to remember. Can you even cast? Or is healing word level 1 or is it a cantrip?
It's a bonus action, but it's a level 1.
Yeah, if I recall right, the only extra spell you can cast is a cantrip. If you have the ability to cast a bonus action spell.
Okay, well, if I have the option to cast a cantrip, then I will.
No. I mean, if you have the actual, if you have a cantrip that says bonus action on it.
Yeah. No, that's not. Never mind.
No, because I seem to recall that's always been a debated thing. It's like, well, it has to be a cantrip, and it has to say bonus action on it, because usually what the healing word bonus action is used for is if you make an attack action, so that you can use your action to attack, and then you can still cast the spell because it's a bonus action healing word after. That's how that works.
I can do that then, but that will be my turn.
Alrighty. Bandits. They're starting to scramble since they noticed spells being thrown about. Let's see how smart they are to determine if they actually figured out what to do. Since they're used to traveling with the druid, they are aware that was a spell. Alright, let's see. Of those, how many realize it's you? Ooh.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah. They have crossbows.
Oh shit. What is about armor class? Oh no.
6.
Okay.
Oh, this is going to hurt.
8. So yeah,
Right,
eight of them rush to the side, target you, and start firing.
Oh god. I'm gonna get a fucking calculator out because I know some of these are gonna. Three of them hit. Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah, there's like a rain of crossbow bolts.
Oh, that was close. Okay. Oh, only 10 damage total. I'm okay.
You're a big beefy druid. You're fine.
Said 8, and I'm like, oh no. Okay.
All right. So the druid points over in your direction and casts her own call. She has another. Oh no, she doesn't have any counter spell. She already used her counter spell. Never mind. I was looking at the wrong thing on that list. She's already used up the level of spell. So she is privately cursing to herself. The druid runs off into the ship. So we have Torin.
Okay. Torin just got smacked the hell and back with a maul. Well, I'm sure that he'd be pretty ticked off right now. Let's see. I need a dex. Dex save.
By the way, Jasper. Wait, one second. Jasper.
Yes.
Call lightning. That's a constitution. I mean, a concentration spell, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I am so sorry. So, Constitution saving throw.
×3. Yeah.
Warcaster gives me advantage on those.
Sweet.
Oh, woohoo! First one pass with a 10. Second one pass with a 17. Third one pass with a 16.
Excellent. All right, Torin.
Okay, I need a dex save of a DC 13.
Oh, and that
Good.
reminds me, Jasper. If I recall right, I think that's actually a bonus action to re-up it. Sorry, we were talking about bonus actions earlier. I'm sorry, ADHD brain. I apologize for interrupting you, Ren. What I mean by that is I think you can actually attack and use Call Lightning at the same time. You attack with a weapon.
Yeah, on the next turns, I can use a thing of bonus action to use it again. Concentrate.
Yeah. Sorry.
You can use your action to call down lightning.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, Ren.
Yeah, and actually with that is where you can actually use the healing word. So my bad on that, which means that healing word went through and healed him for 9. I was just got confused and thought you were casting it then, and I remembered you cast it last time.
Good.
So that was an action to use it like that, and then a bonus action to cast healing. You weren't actually casting the spell.
Yep, so I'll go ahead. The healing word was a 9.
Yeah,
I
I looked it up and saw it, which means you have 9 more HP, Torin.
All right.
I'm
Well,
so sorry.
while we are still chatting, I'll go ahead and add that 9. It did not take for some reason.
I added it to his token already.
Oh, you already did? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as I've been trying to say, I need a dex save DC 13 from the
For what?
Warthog. Lightning breath.
Lightning breath. Alrighty. And that is just a straight line, if I recall.
Yes. And because of the way that he's facing, he won't have anyone else in the way.
Might even
Alright.
hit the bandit on the other ship.
No, unfortunately, the lightning that won't travel that quite far enough for that.
No, it's only 15 foot.
So
Okay.
how much
Right.
damage does it do him?
Okay, so 7, 8 damage.
Alright.
And then, since since my own spiritual maul is right behind him, that is a 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Does that hit?
What are you wielding?
Spiritual weapon.
And that's against the werebear? The wereboar?
Yes.
Yes, that does hit.
Okay. And that was a D8. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. That's a total of 3 radiant
Alright.
damage.
Gotcha.
And that will end his turn.
Okay. Dovit. You're up.
Is my rage still active?
Oh, it's active every turn until you either don't attack / don't get hit in a single turn. So yeah, it's ongoing.
Okay.
That's the cool thing about barbarians.
Alright, so I'm going to attempt to finish off the one that I hit last time.
Okay, that's the one on top of you.
Let's see. So, what does rage give me on attack rolls?
It doesn't give you anything on attack rolls. It only
gives you-
adds +2 to your damage.
Oh, okay. So,
And it halves your any damage you take.
Now, unless
Any
you
physical
did,
damage you take.
unless you did a reckless attack, then it would have been an advantage to hit. But
okay.
then they would also have an advantage to hit you.
Yeah.
So my roll is the roll +9 for the halberd.
Wow, what did you roll?
I rolled an 18.
All right, that definitely hits. How much
Alright.
damage did you get?
Oh,
And remember, there is also a +2 from your rage.
Okay, so that is it's 14, 16.
All right, that's enough to crush this to cleave this man in two.
All right, and then
The
for
bloody
my
wreckage is now spread across the front of the ship.
second attack the right.
And, I'm sorry, what?
For my extra attack, I'm going to attack. Is that another pirate to the right of me?
This guy here is a pirate. The other thing is an invisible quasit you cannot see.
Right.
Nor the gnome that.
Yeah, then you can't see the
can't see
gnome
either.
either. He's invisible.
That is a 15 roll +9 for the halberd.
That
It's
would hit.
let's see. $15 damage.
Nice.
Beautiful.
He lets out a groan of pain as you slice deep into him with your halberd. Anything else?
Let's see. What else can I do?
Only a bonus action. Anything you have is a bonus action.
Let's see. I don't think I do. Hold on, what is this? Is Spirit Shield a bonus action, or is that something I have to do at the beginning of my turn?
It should say if it's an action or a bonus action.
or a reaction for that matter.
Or reaction.
Yeah, that reminds me.
Okay. Alright, so I think that will be. Hold on. I forgot I had this. Ancestral Protectors.
Is that a reaction?
No,
Sure.
Spirit Shield is a reaction.
Okay.
It says, while you're raging, the first creature you're hit with an attack on your turn becomes the target of warriors, which hinders its attacks.
Okay. So that first one you attacked is already dead. So, unfortunately, it doesn't do anything for you at the moment.
Right.
But that's good to remember next time, and especially good against bigger and more HP worthy foes.
Like the Werebear.
Possibly
Yeah.
like the Werebear, yeah.
Alright, so I think that will be my turn.
Alrighty. Is the Quasi gonna do anything?
He's going to still hunker down. So
Alright. The Werebear.
Again.
The Werebear, continuing to flank with one of its pirates, continues to attack Torin.
I mean, this werebear about to have a damn problem.
Yeah, so
oh,
16. I don't think either of those hit.
okay. Well,
And the thugs now do the same. The thugs are now attacking Torin. Well, the first one is attacking Torin, which is two strikes at advantage. That second one hits, so he loses 10 HP off his token. He's down to 44. The next thug goes to strike at Dovit. Oh, that's a bandit, not a thug. 18. Yeah, those both hit. So let's see. You take 8 points of damage altogether, Dovit.
8 points of damage altogether?
Yep.
Okay.
Good question. I'm sorry if I've asked this before.
Sure.
Whenever I'm holding a concentration spell, if I cast another spell that does not require concentration, does that make me lose the concentration on the concentration spell?
no.
Only if you cast another concentration spell. Unless you have like a very special item that lets you balance 2 concentration spells at once. I think there is an item somewhere. Or that could be Pathfinder item. I'm not sure.
But no,
I think
actually,
there is.
there is a like a split personality ring or something like that.
I
A
just
spell
remember.
splitting ring.
I just remember something like that came up somewhere along the lines.
I think in Critical Role it came up because I think
Yeah, season 1 it was mentioned.
yeah.
But that's why I said I couldn't remember if it was 5th edition or Pathfinder, or maybe a homebrew item. But so run. It's now your turn.
Okay, and now the fun begins. Okay.
Come on, run. We need a master plan right now.
Does a 15 hit?
15
Or no,
hit.
does huh?
What are you throwing that at?
I am throwing it at the werebore.
All right. What's the distance on the bands?
30 feet.
All right, you're within range. Yes, a 15 will hit the werebore.
Yeah, I was going to say either a 15 or a 17 because I am hiding, so I do
It's still
have
invisible.
advantage. Okay, in that case, I need a
DC 20 save.
Strength save. All right.
Oof!
He's down. He's down. He
You're
tosses.
beautiful. I love you.
He throws that
And
thing
you
and he
are
says,
now visible
"Party ball!"
because that's an attack.
Yes, it
Imagine
is.
like Run's just doing the Cabbage Patch on top of a cannon whenever he becomes visible.
Well, it's not a cannon. You don't have cannon on that side. You got ballista, but the map.
He's
Alrighty.
Cabbage Patching right next to the ballista.
And then he's going to say, "Bah!" He's going to be like the Creel in Finding Nemo and say, "Run away!" And he's going to he's going to do another hide.
All right. You
Boom.
think you might be hidden? Watch down behind the ballista. Jasper.
Alrighty, we are going to call down some more lightning, and we're going to do it. Where were the ones that were already injured? Guys.
No, none of the bandits are injured over there because the injured ones of the bandits were all killed immediately. They're very low health.
Okay, gotcha.
They're only annoying because they're technically they're kind of a swarm and have weapons that can hit you from a distance.
What are these things?
Those are your fellow sailors.
Okay. They could fucking help. Alright,
They don't have any weapons. They're basically just trying to keep the ship from falling apart at the moment.
Gotcha. I'm gonna aim it right here so it hits these three.
Okay, I see it through you're looking at. Got it.
And that would be... Oh my gosh, go up. Thank you.
Alright. Dexterity saving throw for 3 bandits.
And the other D10 on top of that. You can fix that later. Woo! 3 damage.
23 damage. Okay, there's no point for me to roll that then. They're just dead.
They're dead. They're dead.
Okay, bye! And, we'll do the healing word on Torin again.
Alright.
Keep his ass up. Hopefully.
Several more
It's
pirates armed with crossbows come running to fill in the gaps. They're all shouting and pointing at you.
I didn't do it!
Oh, this is going
There
to be
is now
fun.
9 bandits firing crossbows at you.
This is not the druid you were looking for!
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh,
7, 8, and 9.
I've hit!
Can I use a reaction and cast my spirit shield?
That won't do
This is
anything.
so-
Since it's self only. It won't
Oh.
help Jasper.
Oh god.
These are all against Jasper. She's the
Oh,
one that's
okay.
been killing the pirates from afar. They know that there's a druid there. They pilot around with the druid. They are alerted to this fact. They are firing at her.
This sucks.
Hey, and enemies can be smart.
How bad are you?
Ooh. I just took
Just-
40 points of damage. I'm at 41.
Jasper
Okay,
kind
so
of
you're
looks like a
still up.
Jasper kind of looks like a pincushion.
Very much so. Ouch.
All right, Torin.
Heal would be great,
Okay.
sweetie.
What's that?
The heal would be great, sweetie.
Yeah, you just your health just dropped slightly below Torin's current health.
This is true. Know yourself. Did you add the 8 points onto his health?
Yes, I did. That's why I noticed that his health is slightly larger than yours at the moment.
Well, you know what?
Yes.
I'm gonna need a Dex save, DC 13. Starting right about here with Call Lightning.
You have the ability to use Call Lightning?
Excuse?
I do.
Alright.
Yes.
Alright, so you're casting a spell. It is concentration. I'll be putting a concentration marker on you. Roll me the damage first. Because I said if it's high enough, I won't even bother rolling my dexterity saving throw.
Okay, give me a second here. Oh no. I seem to have dice missing. Okay, so we got 10, 16 so far, 17 altogether.
Alright.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's currently
Yeah.
storming, which means don't you get like an additional?
Yeah,
Yes,
4d10. Unless you're
So-
upcasting it, then you would add an extra one too.
that is 17.
Plus another
18,
D10.
20, 21. 21 altogether.
Alright, I still need to roll. Alright, one of them dies. The other two cry out in pain and are definitely noticing that you also have the ability to call lightning. They have noted this. Dovit.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm not done yet.
Oh,
Weapon.
sorry. I forgot about your spiritual weapon. I'm so sorry, Torin.
Spiritual weapon on Thug by right here.
I see him.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
That hits. It's your damage.
And that is a 5, 6, 7.
7? Alright.
Mm-hmm. And now I'm done.
Alright. Dovit. You're up.
Alright, let's see here. Alright, so my movement speed is 40, so would I be able to jump across to the other ship?
Sure, there's also planks and everything like that there too.
Oh, okay. So what I want to do is I want to go about...
You will take an attack of opportunity as you'll be leaving the threat range of the thug.
Yeah, he's still up.
Yeah, he's not dead yet. Basically, it's been established that there's a plank across the other ship directly in front of you, so it's very easy to move across.
Okay. So with or two in the direct the
I can't hear you. You're breaking up.
I apologize.
No, it's not your fault. I just sorry.
With my breath weapon, from where I'm standing, I said it was a 5x30, right?
Yeah.
What if I were to fire in the direction of? Hold on, how do I do the ping thing?
You probably need to get closer since if I recall right, it's like isn't it like spread out horizontally? Hi, Leah.
I'm trying to think here. So with the werebore restrained, I need to not attack it right now, or else I risk breaking the thing.
It won't break it, I don't
Like,
think.
Oh, no,
he's
no.
basically contained, so it's all
He-
good
he-
for the moment.
He's not going anywhere.
If you attack this way, you can get both of them in that line.
Right, but I'm trying to reduce the amount of crossbow bolts being fired.
Me and Torin can handle that with the call lightning. We're oh my god, if I could speak, we can take out like 3 at a time.
Okay.
So yeah,
So-
this is the one that we need to worry about too, though, because he could eventually get out.
Because
Who's
So-
that?
I am still raging, correct?
Correct.
All right, so I will attack the dude to the right of me again.
Okay.
Attempting. That is a 17.
That hits.
All right, let me roll my d10. That is 12.
And you've split this another guy in two. Blood splattering across the deck.
All right, and I advance onto the werebore to attack it.
The werebore is currently restrained.
Okay, attack the thug in between Jasper and Torin.
All right.
Am I able to move that far?
Yes.
Okay. So move over here.
Yeah, pretty much the werebore is bagged, tagged, and ready to go.
A 21.
That hits.
And 13.
And another one's dead. You have been hell on thugs today.
Good job, Chris.
What
Okay.
does the Quasit do?
Quasit is going to move up, and all of a sudden he is going to appear in front of those three. And yeah, here we go. Boom.
Alright. Wisdom saving throw. Two of them are scared out of their minds, screaming at the horrific sight. One of them is standing his ground.
All right. And since he is not in threat range, he'll still back up, but stay in sight to where them three will have to run away.
2 out of the 3. Third one did not get scared.
Okay, well, they still run away.
Alright. Werebore, doesn't he get like one strength saving throw within a 24-hour period?
One strength saving throw every 24 hours.
Yeah. Which would be now, correct?
I think the one that he already used would be strength saving throw. But that's up to you.
Alright. I was trying to remember, because I seem to recall... Yeah, I think that is
I think
right.
it's if they fail the saving throw, they don't get another one until 24 hours. So he's just done.
Yep, I know. I'm really used to this item. Alright. The thugs are dead. I can delete this guy off my board.
Okay, so out of sight, out of mind, till he comes around. And I am going to use one of my poisoned +2 bolts. Toosh.
On
And
what?
then plus
What's the target?
The one that doesn't look scared.
Okay, well that guy's dead.
Oh, you don't look scared? Let's make you scared.
That's
Poison.
kind of a waste to poison bullets. These guys are wimpy.
Hey, I want to make sure he goes down. I got 3 of them, so.
Do we believe in taking prisoners?
Well, we got the werebore, the captain.
This is true. Fuck the rest of them.
He's the only one we need. Druid, the other druid, we can kill off. Okay, so I will mark off a +2, and then Also, I need to find my grung poison. There we go. It is a 2d4.
Well, that guy died, so you don't need to roll anything else.
Oh, okay.
As I said, they're squishy. The piercing damage alone, with that sneak bonus because you were hiding was enough to do them in. The poison it was meaningless. It was superfluous.
And we hide again.
Shit, I need my laptop charger. Oh no.
Jasper.
Hey babe, can you bring me my charger? Well, we're gonna go with Old Faithful and we're gonna call lightning on these dudes.
The three in the middle.
Yep. Roll up, please. Thank you.
Hi, Vax. I can hear you back there, little guy.
We'll do a combo.
Yeah, Lyra is sitting on my arm. Yeah, that's enough for them all to die. They just go down splat.
And another healing word to Warren to a level. Need healing back.
Alright, he's back up to 60.
And that'll be my turn.
After seeing so many of their own die and two others just running away screaming from the horrific visage of a closet, the remaining three just start running.
They abandoned ship.
They're going underneath these guys are going underneath the deck.
Why does that not bode well?
Alright, Torin.
I want to intimidate and make these two just jump ship.
Alright, roll intimidation.
A very pissed off brass dragonborn. Let's see. His intimidation. Oh God. I hope I roll well. He's only got a +2. 11.
Since they're already scared, is that with advantage or?
Yeah, we're good. They are They are seem to be up. Just be ready to jump over the ship in their turn.
They're really pissing their britches right now.
Divot.
Alright, so since I didn't get hit on there before my turn here, does my rage over or does it stay?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Because I didn't take damage after my last turn.
Your last turn, you still fought. You still damaged other things, so your rage is still there. But if you don't hit anything or not damage this turn, your rage will fade.
Which I think you have like 3 of at where you're at right now at levels, so you can always just rage again if you really need to.
Right.
But there's only 2 visible enemies left, besides the guy that's been restrained for 24 hours.
2 guys that's ready to piss their britches and 1 guy that's hog-tied.
Literally hogtied, yeah.
There's really anything you can do for right now unless you just want to like cross over onto the other ship and eat those 2.
Well, there's 3 down there. There's the druid too.
Yeah, they went below deck, which is where I'm going. My turn.
Given circumstances, we can, end the combat turns because the rest of the enemies that are either not visible or aren't coming out, and the ones that are just running away and restrained. How does that sound to you guys?
Sounds good to me. Because Red would like to ask the captain a few questions.
One moment. Erdan, are you there?
Babe,
I know it's been boring since you were blown away.
he went to the bedroom and just been like watching videos on his phone, so he's coming. Hey, join us again.
A very bedraggled, exhausted Quidditch player finally makes it to the ship.
No, he hasn't actually.
He is here.
All right. So I need to. You're on the same one as that, so Jasper will overhear this, but I don't want the other 2 hearing this at the moment. All right, Erdan. You have no idea what's been going on the ship because you've been blown far off course. Pretty much they've been swallowed up by the storm. You're drifting away on this broom that you're stuck to. This whole thing has been terrible. But you see the rapidly approaching cove in front of you. And you see that this dark pit that seems to be in the side of the wall is actually the opening into a cave system where you see little bits of firelight. You seem to be being blown in this direction. What do you wish to do?
I was just trying to get back to the ship for what I assume is still a danger. But I'll keep that in mind to tell them when I get back.
All right. So you're just not. Ugh. All right. Hold on. To put your token out on this board. Okay. Yeah, very small. Wrong one. Here we go. The anchorage. There's no actual other ship over there at the moment. But you do see rocks. You do see what looks like signs of activity. The wind is just basically blown you all the way over here. And it's still blowing in this direction. But there do appear to be some places where you might be able to sit down along the edge or possibly go inside. You can probably maneuver your broom in one of those directions.
Okay, but it's just pushed me so far away that I can't get back to the ship.
Correct. You're even blown way far off course.
Guess I'll just go into that cave.
All right. Yeah. So after you get pushed past the entrance, pushed past the entrance, the wind is no longer blowing, but it's definitely howling past these rocks, leaving you to see pretty much what's going on inside of here. You see lights along what appears to be some sort of docking system appear inside of here. Currently, there is one ship. Looks like somebody's working on it. In fact, several someones. But for the most part, it's empty. Just a few sailors. There is several rowboats tied up to the pier. And you see some people like walking along this edge, or like going towards this what appears to be a building that used to be part of a ship. Let's see if anyone notices you. two of the sailors walking around the edge here stop and look over in your direction, and one of them points out at you and seems to be whispering over to the other one, who's just kind of staring at you with their jaw kind of hanging a bit unhinged. They start walking towards this part of the pier and start trying to wave you down.
Oh, these rocks that are up here, are they flat on top?
From what I understand, they're actually like supports for the cave system. Like, you know, they're big pillars up into
Okay.
up into the top of the cave.
I'll go over to them, but I'll hover like way higher than they could reach and just be like, "Hey, what do you want?"
Well, you seem to be put quite far out of port. You lost?
Harry,
What brings
pirates?
you out? They kind of look at each other and grin and chuckle a bit. And like the one that had been pointing at you earlier grins toothily with some, like, you know, missing teeth and other teeth that have been like reworked out of metal, and says, "Eh, what do you think?"
Well, I know you're pirates, but are you going to try to kill / rob / sell me?
Why'd you ask that?
Just curious, I guess. But if you're not going to do any of those things, I'm going to chill out here until the storm dies down. If you're going to try to do those things, then later.
Roll persuasion. What'd you get?
11.
There we go. Sorry, I didn't see it right away, and I've heard of oof. Thought maybe you'd rolled it physically.
I saw the +1 that he had to persuasion, and I was just like, oof, roll well.
The one sailor pirate dude kind of goes and rolls his eyes and starts heading back towards this building over here. The other one kind of folds his arms and chuckles a bit. Why don't you come down? We'll have a drink or something.
Yeah, let me roll an insight check. So many natural ones.
Oh my god, babe, we need to get you some fucking physical dice.
He seems like a nice, accommodating guy. He just wants to buy you a drink.
This is gonna go so bad. We met the party by being tied to a post with rope. And we're gonna have to save your ass from being tied to a post with rope and sold.
Alright, question about the broom.
In character or out of character?
Out of character.
Alright, go ahead.
Can Erdon send the broom somewhere?
Sadly, no. Once it's out of your control, it'll just drift down.
Okay.
I mean, it's a magic broom, but it's not an overly magic broom. It's just a basic enchantment.
Just kind of fly around over this building and then go try to find a spot where there's nobody that can see me.
These guys
possible.
these guys up here would immediately see you. You can, as soon as you get even more close, the guy that was waving at you says, "Hey, you don't want to do that. Those guys will start shooting at you." And like gestures as as you can see closer enough. There is a huge crossbow and several pirates up there just looking around for people trying to sneak in.
Alright, well, I'll just like quickly double back then and I'll just land on the dock.
The other pirate just comes quickly running up to you. It's like, dude, you don't want to be doing that. Not unless you really do want to get yourself killed.
What is this place? Who are you?
This is the Jaka Anchorage, mate. It's a place for us pirates. And me, sorry. Sometimes I'm really, really bad with names on the fly. Other times I'll have them immediately. I am, oh, damn it. All I'm thinking is just random pirate names that are not pirate names, you know what I mean? Well, I mean pirate names, but are... What?
Cletus.
I can't hear you.
Cletus.
Cletus? Okay, I'll go with Cletus. That sounds perfectly fine. Especially since it, means cleaver, sword, or whatnot, so... Cletus sounds good to me. So yeah, I'm Cletus, pal. Come on, mate. Come on.
I'll just start following him. Because, like, a drink sounds good after fighting a fucking storm on a broom. As far as I'm concerned, this guy is awesome.
An insight check says so.
So he takes you in to the underside of this building, which apparently has a watchtower up top. And you see that it looks like it's like a makeshift tavern made from the upside down hull of a ship. Inside there are a bunch of other pirates. There's some of the typical pirate music. You hear like somebody on an accordion, and some other people just laughing and lots of drinking. You see plenty of humans, a couple lizard folk, someone that's most likely some kind of sea creature, like a kind of green skinned, otherwise hobgoblinish creature with webbed fingers, who's just kind of sitting at the corner of what appears to be the makeshift bar. Like some of them look towards the door and are squinting at you. Some of them are smoking pipes, but as soon as Cletus kind of waves at them, they kind of go back to their drink, assume that you're cool, that sort of thing.
All right. What'd you say about drinks there, Cletus?
Hey, what sort of drinks do you like, mate?
You surprised me. How about that?
Well, it no hurt with some rum. And he sits down at a stool at the thing and just kind of lifts his two fingers and says, "Yeah, get me and my new friend here some rum. Come on, we got some drinking to do." And a nice well, not a nice glass, a kind of probably less grimy glass than one might expect in such an establishment, set before you with a bit of amber liquid inside. Drink up there, mate.
Take a swig of it.
Give me a Constitution saving throw. Takes a swig of his own and...
Alright, it's a little bit slower. I've got the laptop in my lap, so it's kind of harder
cool
for him to roll it.
And it definitely makes you cough, and it's like, ugh. Very strong. Maybe not what you're expecting from a rum.
Some real nice swill you have here.
The bartender kind of looks you over. Got it in a raid recently.
Need to raid better ships with better rum.
You know of any?
Nope, not a single one.
Yeah. Yeah. So people are watching over you. Some people are giving you the weird eyes still, but for the most part, it seems like they're willing to accept that you're here on somebody else's you know, here because of somebody else. Because somebody has vouched for you.
All right.
Now, before we get back to the rest of the party and discover what we're going to do, is there anything specifically you would like to get done inside Bosco's Bilge, or are you just going to drink for a while?
It's just to ask Cletus, so if I just kind of walk around this place, are people gonna attack me, hassle me?
Well, inside the bottom, mate, they aren't gonna do much, but walking out there along the pier, without having a captain, probably, they're gonna hassle you, probably try to to press you into their service or something, or they might outright kill you, depending. They might think you're a spy.
Fair enough. You can't trust anybody around here, not even me.
Ain't that
I'll
the
just stay and
truth?
drink.
All right. So switching over to the other half of the party again.
Be in Magic the Gathering.
What the?
Oh, we're talking about Drizzt.
No, sorry, I hit the wrong button. Something weird came up.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a Drizzt Magic the Gathering card.
Sweet.
really? Oh, that must have been when they did the DnD crossover into Magic.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, I've got a group
Oh,
for those
okay.
cards.
He's a green white card.
Cool.
Makes sense.
Huh?
Makes sense.
So
All right.
I'm afraid to even know what all them rolls were for.
Fun stuff.
That's
This is
all.
how we feel whenever you make random rolls.
What's that?
This is how we feel whenever you make random rolls, Run.
Yeah, but my random rolls are fun.
Oh, so were his. His were good random rolls.
Yeah, a Constitution save, a fun roll.
Yeah,
Okay.
it can be.
Oh God,
There's lots of
Images.
reasons that could exist.
images.
So, meanwhile, while
Get your mind out of the gutter.
well, Erdin is,
Hey, I can't help it. I'm only 3 feet tall.
well, Erdin has gotten himself into whatever he's gotten himself into. What do you do with your new guest?
I want to raid their ship.
Okay, so Run. He's gonna come over and now I do have a quick question for you. Do you yield?
The boar man just kind of snorts, but being in boar form, wereboar form, he really can't talk, even if he didn't have a band over his mouth.
I'll take that as a yes. Boarding party? He says as
Yep.
he turns around.
Jasper's already on their ship.
Yes, let us join our friends, the other dragon and our cactus.
And you'll find the closet around Run's neck.
Did Jasper pull all the arrows out yet?
I have not, but I'm gonna go ahead and cast Primal Savagery on myself, just in case any of the ones that were below deck decide they want to come back up.
All right. So, You do find that there are several baronet type pirates, and the druid who is in the middle of, patching up her wounds. And they all seem to be in a rather surrendering mood now that you're here on the ship. And one of the pirates is like, uh, uh, and he's kind of like, his eyes are wide and he's looking over you guys. Are you the new captains?
I just flex my fingers that are now like sharpened and dripping poison, just like, I asked if you wanted to do this.
Yeah, you know,
It was violent and you chose wrong.
truth be told, you could have just showed some respectful hospitality while we were trying to just find shelter from a storm. Now,
The druid crosses her arms. Well, our captain insisted that we were going to capture the ship.
yeah. I think he's going to be a little tied up for the next 24 hours at least.
Well, that's good. He's
He won't
not
be-
much more than a bully, and he wanted to be the king of the pirates himself. And his protege wasn't much better.
Well, he won't be insisting on much anymore, but I will have to insist that you show us any gold or anything else that you may have on this.
That's out a long sigh. We don't got much on our ship. We're not as rich as the Emerald Eye.
The Emerald Eye?
Yeah, Captain Zaragon's ship. He's rich. He's got a coat made of glimmering gems, and he has a scimitar with gemstones embedded into it. She kind of shakes her head. No, all of our treasures were placed in the warehouse.
A warehouse? Where would this be?
Roll persuasion.
Uh,
Ooh!
She kind of sighs, and she looks over towards that big gaping hole in the side of the, in basically the side of the alcove that you guys were looking at. It's over there in the anchorage, but it ain't really ours anymore. It belongs to the Pirate Alliance, and since you're not part of the Pirate Alliance, it's not yours, and it's not ours since our ship has been taken over by you. So she kind of shrugs.
You know, there's a funny thing about being a pirate. You gotta start somewhere, don't you?
Well, if you want to declare yourself the new captain of the Dragon Fang, well, be my guest. Sail it right back into the anchorage and go into the bilge and declare yourselves the new captains in town.
Oh,
The question
Corin,
is,
why'd you have
what-
to have internet issues?
yeah, that's the big question. Do we want to leave our ship and take over this one?
You can also technically have two ships, but then again, you killed most of the crew of this ship. So.
Yeah, we would need somebody to sail it.
And you had bare bones on the other ship because you weren't paying them enough.
Yeah.
And there is a rare item. I can't remember if it was. I think it was Dungeon Scribe that had created it. That Ren would like to possibly find for Poro Torin. That way we wouldn't have to hire crew. It's The item is called All Hands on Deck Shield.
Huh.
And basically, it allows you to attune to a ship of your choice. It's like an hour ritual. And you can summon basically you can summon a crew to pilot the ship.
Ooh, nice. For how long?
I think it's 8 hours.
Not bad.
Oh, I just don't know.
I was going to offer them a place on our ship, and since this pirate's life doesn't seem to be treating them too well, and their old captain was a little bit of a bully, I was going to offer for them to join us.
Oh, go for it.
So I'll look over to the thugs and the druid. Just be like, guys, what are you doing? This pirate's life seems to be treating you kind of shitty, and if you want to get away from that, you can join our crew.
Roll persuasion.
Oh shit. I have a -1 modifier. Woo! Look up there. Looked it. Okay.
They all kind of like look at each other and sigh. And the druid just kind of closes her eyes. Yeah, this ain't really working out like I'd hoped.
And we'll treat you better. It'll still be hard work, but we'll treat you better than your old captain did, as long as you realize that we're not going to be out stealing things all the time.
What is the mission then?
We are saving the world.
Saving the world. That's a bit dramatic. And then she pauses and says, "Oh, are you some of the do-gooder types that are thinking they can solve the death curse sickness or something? Is that what's going on here?"
We are actually on our way to
Do just that.
yeah. And possibly well, I still do have a job to do.
You seem like a powerful enough druid. You had the call lightning spell up pretty quick along with me, so you almost counterspelled me. So wouldn't be bad to have you on our side.
Name's Eye of the Deep. And who might you be?
Jasper.
I am run messing much, and he does a flourishing bow. Artifacts retrieval expert.
Can you type her name in the chat?
Eye of the Deep.
Yeah, it's literally just Eye of the Deep.
Okay.
Dovet Colette the Fifth, at your pleasure.
Well, let's go ahead and, I guess, strip everything we can off of this ship and our new crew members over to ours.
Run turns and eyes the cannons, and a great big smile comes across his face.
Run, can you get the cannons across to our ship?
He'll turn to Jasper and say, "Have you ever danced with the devil in pale moonlight?
Say that one more time louder, please.
Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight?"
Why did I ask?
Now,
Okay.
here's the thing, guys. This ship, the pirate ship, is a bit bigger than your ship, and as such, the cannons fit on it better. They basically have nice slots so that they don't press back as much. And trying to move stuff, especially cannons, over to your ship would be a very arduous task indeed.
I don't know how Torin would feel about switching the ship, so
So the
yeah, I
best,
think-
Or
what
at
we
the
might
end of
have
the
to do
session, we
is
can
we
end
might,
it and ask
as
him.
given the time, that we might just decide that we're going to end here and wait to see what Torin says about keeping 2 ships, switching ships, or just doing as Run suggested and trying to strip whatever you can.
Yeah.
Yep. And this will be in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Thank you for the reminder.
If we do decide to take 2 ships, Dovit has a little bit of sailing experience, so he could probably manage it.
Yeah. And then Grizz, we're not playing the Saturday game tomorrow. It's next week, right?
It's next week, yeah.
Okay.
It's every other week.
Woo!
Oh,
I really do want to take over the pirate ship. Oh god, it looks so cool.
I
It's
know.
got bigger cannons.
Run is like so.
Well,
chosen.
remember, this isn't exactly to scale, but it does have at least 6 cannons, as I've mentioned, because it's 3 on each side.
Yeah, and then are the 2 ballista that are on the front of the ship, are those
I'm
also
I'm
part
not
of it?
I'm not 100%. I'm gonna have to. I was using this as a good way of testing out a battle scenario, not an accurate to scale map.
Now we're gonna fuck up your plane and we might be taking over the ship, so you're gonna have to find a new map.
Yeah, I do have some in mind for that.
Yeah, see,
Actually,
Jasper.
in fact, I think I was just looking at that.
Hey, Jasper.
Yes.
There's always a reason why Run gets what he gets.
Oh yes, there are 2 ballista as well as the cannons on the pirate ship. I want to say that I can't tell if that's front or back though. I'm really bad with figuring that out on a ship.
I think it would be
They're on the side with the wheel.
The question is, with the wearboard, do we just want to toss him overboard while he's restrained, or
No.
I had the idea I have a spell called Flame Arrows. We basically put him on his ship, dump a bunch of gas or oil. I cast Flame Arrows on Erdon's liver, and he lights the ship on fire with werebore on it. Is that too mean? That might be too mean.
Now I'm looking better at it. While your ship has more, While this ship has more cannons, your ship has more individual rooms.
Yeah, ours is more of a cargo ship than it is a battleship.
Oh, we all know that Jasper doesn't mind bunking with Torin.
We could always roast him over a spit.
I'm wondering if it's too mean to leave him stranded on a ship on fire. You're like, we'll just roast him on a spit.
I could always acid out the bottom of the ship with my acid breath.
This is true.
Run could
Watery
always...
burial, or fiery cooking.
Oh, remember, Run still has those incendiary arrows or bolts that he created.
This is true. This is true.
Or do we just execute him while he's restrained and then retrieve the bindings and toss him overboard?
I want to make an example. I want to
bindings.
show the new crew, like, one, we don't like this guy, and
Like,
2,
this is the individual layout of the ship itself.
but like 2, if the crew crosses us because they're pirates, and that's a possibility, then that's what happens to them.
I really don't like when I can't see the ship.
Yeah, I can't either.
Oh, you guys can't see it? Hold on.
We all turning chaotic evil. Is that what's happening right now?
Throwing somebody who's restrained overboard is an evil act. Yes. Oh, whoops.
We still need the ball back, though.
Yeah, we
He
can't
wouldn't
get
be
rid of the party
unrestrained.
ball.
Huh?
We can't get rid of the party ball.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. But my point was that killing tossing a restrained person overboard, I consider that to be an evil act. if they're restrained.
Change our alignment.
Yeah, that is a horrible way to kill somebody. Even if it doesn't matter if what they've done. I consider that a horrific way of killing somebody, mostly because I have it's the sort of thing I'd have nightmares about.
Ooh.
But
Yeah, that's a rough one.
So yeah, I would definitely ding your alignments on that sort of thing.
Mine is lawful neutral.
Okay, so that is on the stern. The ballistas are.
Yeah, I'm chaotic neutral, so I would probably go chaotic evil. Ria's gone for like 3 sessions, and Jasper's already chaotic evil.
It's all the stress from the decision that she had to make.
Oh Lord. Oh, there's that too. She's going through it. She's having a tough time.
Oh, you know what we could do? We could go ahead and, well, as Grizz said, our ship has more room on it. This one's more suited for battle.
I'd say we get one more suited for battle in case we run across this sort of situation again, or at least another ship that wants to fight. But I still think we should talk to Torin about it too. Not just make the decision while he's gone.
Yeah.
We definitely gonna. Well, like I said, we got 2 weeks.
Yep. And I can always talk to him about it while he's streaming.
Grizz, just to give you a heads up, it might turn out to become a every other week thing.
All right.
At work, because we just had a guy give his 2 weeks.
That must be really rough on you.
Oh, yeah.
You have no idea.
Yeah. Just get together with I'm bad with the name pronunciation tonight. With I am stuttering horribly.
Essie?
Well,
SC
right
girls.
now,
There we go. Now I can speak.
Yeah.
About the session things.
Yeah, as of right now, I don't know yet, so that's the reason I haven't. That's the reason I'm only giving you a heads up on it, because I haven't been told anything yet. I just found out today the guy gave his 2 weeks.
All right.
If we can do every couple weeks, then that's fine. Or every 2 weeks.
Every other week. Yeah, that's
Every other
fine
week.
with me.
That's what I meant.